Hey everyone, Money Tuesday time now. You know, we all know that the housing market is booming right now and homes are selling well over their asking price in many cases. With the higher cost of a home means higher property taxes, but there could be a way for you to get out of paying these taxes in certain ways. Stewart Welch with the Welch Group joins us now to explain the property tax exemption for those over the age of 65. Good morning, Stewart. How are you?
Good morning, Janice.
Good to see you. But before we do that, we do want to talk about the Dow dropping more than 500 points yesterday. As some people are concerned, we're still at historic numbers for the Dow. But what happened yesterday and what are we seeing?
Well, I think first of all, we've been in like a 10-year bull market. So there's, the Dow dropping back is not surprising. And I would expect that you may see it drop further. It's a convergence of events. So there's a lot of concern around inflation. There's some concern around the economy due to COVID beginning to spread worse than they expected to do. They really figured they'd have COVID handled by now, which it's not. So I think it's the Fed is entering into it, some of the things that it's saying. It's a lot of noise. You could see it fall back further. I think it is an opportunity. We haven't had many opportunities to buy at lower prices. So if you see it drop, let's say 10%, I would begin to look at buying back in.
Kind of put it in perspective, and as I said in the outset, we're still at historic numbers for the Dow, and people's 401ks, of course, are what people directly think of.
It is, and I think, again, it's a good opportunity, particularly for 401k people, because they're averaging money in all the time. You actually want the market to fall back so you can use those same dollars to buy more shares. So I think it's going to be an opportunity in the long term.
All right, we understand the market is up 12% for the year so far, so we'll just leave that at that and let it play out, and hopefully everything's going to be okay. But let's talk about saving some folks some money with the property tax exemption. And you and I have talked about this before in the past, and it is an exemption that a lot of people are unaware of.
Yeah, and I think what kind of made me think about this is the housing market just through the roof. The houses are selling the first day, they're selling over asking prices in hot areas. So what's going to happen is a year from now, property taxes are going to go up. And a lot of people miss this. When you turn 65, you actually, and if you own your home, you're actually eligible for an exemption from the state of Alabama property tax. And a lot of people miss that.
So no matter if you own the house and you're over 65, you would qualify for this. Is it just a matter of people don't take the opportunity and do what they need to apply for it?
Yeah, so I think what you want to do is call your courthouse in your county, and find out what their process is. But yeah, people forget to apply for it, and it is. So right now you need to make an application before the end of the year for next year. So it is something that you actually have to do in advance.
Okay.
So if you waited until January 1, it won't be effective until even the following year. So really important to jump on that right now.
So while you may not have done it now for this year, you can get in on it next year as long as you do it by December the 31st. And in many cases, that saves people a lot of money, doesn't it?
Yeah, this could literally be hundreds of dollars. And what I would do as a challenge to your viewers, somebody who's 65 years old, ask at least one person if they've applied for the state of Alabama property tax exemption. If you find that one person, and if enough, and I assure you, if all your viewers ask, they're going to find a lot of people. You will save that person hundreds of dollars for years to come.
All right, that is good news and encouraging. And a lot of people I know in our situation with our family, my brother and we're like, wait a minute, why haven't I been doing this for a while? So a lot of people find out that they could have been doing it for years. So hopefully they'll find out this morning. Stewart, thank you.
Thank you, Janice.
Good to see you.